my channel. My name is Evelyn and I film from Berlin in Germany. If you're new here, welcome. If you're a returnee or return subscriber, welcome to my channel. Thank you for the support, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for clicking. If you're yet to subscribe, please do so right now and click the post notification bell you see after clicking the subscribe button so you get notified when a new video is out. So, as you must have seen from the topic, we're talking about how marriage defines or does not define you. So I just want to say that even though for me I wouldn't say I got married early, I would say that I got married when I was 27 and I was busy doing a lot of things at that point, even though we met like maybe 3 years before then and all. However, I noticed that some people, or due to the pressure that goes on around, people kind of think that okay, if a lady is, even if she's working and she's earning her money or doing other things, if she's not married, then her life is not complete. I feel that marriage is a part of one's life. A lot of people are out there that they wish that marriage happens, but before it does, and even if it doesn't happen, what happens? Continue living your life. You continue living your life. It does not, being unmarried does not define you. You should not be defined by that unmarried lady or that married lady. There are a lot of things that encompasses one's life apart from being married. Even though marriage is a good thing, sometimes I consider myself not qualified to talk about it because I've been married for 2 years now. But even though when you're married, you still have to make some compromises, but the two of you come together to say, okay, this is my goals, this is my ambition, this is what I plan to achieve in the next 5-10 years. Can we work together to achieve this together? And then the two of us come together to push each other to achieve that goal. However, for people out there that are not married yet, especially because of the fact that most would not go and toast the boy now, most people will not. Some people actually go the extra mile to shoot their shot, which is not a bad idea if you're sure you're led by God. However, before marriage happens, you're not defined by being unmarried. There are a lot of territories to be conquered. There are a lot of the bag to be secured. Securing the bag, being the best version of you. Look at Ruth. She was busy on the field while working and trying to fend for herself and her mother-in-law, while Moab came onto her and tried to make her his own. She was busy working, and there are a lot of people out there that even before marriage happens, they are trying to be the best version of themselves. So even before marriage happens, try to be the best version of yourself. Work on yourself. Have a good relationship with God. Secure the bag. Volunteer. Serve in whatever capacity that you can. You're not defined by being married or being not married. I feel that those pressure is usually mostly on the female rather than the male. I don't know why. I don't know why people look at the female and say, just get married, and the pressure and all. I'm grateful for the fact that I didn't have to wait until the time that people were always praying that Lagbara Allah, by the grace of God, in 2 years time, in 9 months time, this time next year we shall be tangeli. I think that people look at single ladies, especially when they are influential or they are good on their job, they are making money, to be like, only if you can just have a husband, then you'll be complete. It's dicey because after my wedding day, the following day I woke up, I'm like, okay, so what? I'm not saying that marriage is not a good thing. Marriage is actually a good thing. It's really, really a good thing, for companionship, for pushing each other. Bible says that when one chases 1,000, two will chase 2,000. So there has to be something that you're bringing to the table. you know. Don't be that person that just waits till when the man comes and then, okay, I have to be taken, I'm taking, you know. Be someone that you bring something to the table, you know. You bring something to the table. It might not even be money or finances, it like the brain part, you know. If you're the one that is good with being what's the word now, not the spendthrift, you know. We try to complement each other. So what exactly do you bring to the table? It might not even be that you are the financial breadwinner or you bring so much finances. It could be other parts of the spectrum, you know. So even before marriage happens, you have to be like the better version of yourself, not just staying and saying okay, I'm waiting. Because for me, at some point before I got into a relationship, I wasn't going all out. I wasn't doing so much. At some point in the university especially, I wasn't going out, I wasn't socializing and all that. I was expecting, okay, when I am in a relationship, then I'll do this and I'll do that. 300 level, 400 level, when I saw that the relationship wasn't coming, man, I had to give myself brain, and I went all out. You see me take myself out during Valentine's, during public holidays. I'll dress up, take myself out, go on go for programs, volunteer and all. Even during service here, I was like really out there, like enjoying life and being who I am, expressing whatever talent it is that God has deposited in me, until the bro came along. And even when he came along too, bros, we are not letting down. Like, are you in on or in? You understand? So before marriage happens, be the best version of yourself. Because if you're waiting for marriage, I heard the story that the lady said that she knows someone that the person was influential and she was she graduated best student, she was working well and all, but she wasn't doing anything. She wasn't spending money on herself, she wasn't doing anything. She was using a black and white television, and she waited, and she was unhappy and waiting for a relationship in quotes until she died, and she didn't live like a fulfilled life. So there's a lot of people out there that they're single, they intend to get married, but before the marriage happens, what will happen? They will not die now. So I don't feel you're not defined by being married or being not married. Just try to put this out there, because a lot of things going on around that marriage defines you. Of course, there'll be compromise when we come together, but really, like, you really need to know who you are, your temperament, what exactly do you like and dislike. You know, can you make decisions on your own? Do you have to wait for someone to make decisions for you? And this applies to both sexes, both male and female. Those are the things that you can decide to work on before marriage or before any relationship happens, you know, because those are the things that comes to play when you get engaged or when you get married. Can you make decisions on your own? Do you really know who you are? Do you spend time with yourself? Do you spend quality time with yourself? I had to develop those qualities before I got married. Like, do I really know who I am? Can I take care of myself? Like, because I was already working. I started working almost immediately after service year, and I had to start taking care of myself by myself. You know, I don't have to wait for somebody, even though I was already in a relationship then. But then, these are things that comes to play when marriage is concerned. Can you make decisions on your own? Can you take care of yourself? Do you really know who you are? What you don't like? You know, those are things that come to play before marriage happens. And if you're out there that if there's a void and you feel that marriage will fill it, I don't think so. I really don't think so. You need to run to God. That is the void that needs to be filled. God will fill that void, you know. God will fill that void, because even if you enter the relationship with that void, it will still be there even after marriage. It will still be there. You know, you cannot be hot and then join someone who is old, you injure the person. So if there's a void before entering into any relationship, just try to heal and be whole as much as you can, you know, before going into any relationship. One shall chase 8,000 and two shall chase 2,000. So I said 2,000, 10,000. So there has to be something that you bring to the table, to the relationship. And yeah, that is it. I just thought to put this out there. I hope it makes sense. Before marriage happens, be the best version of yourself. Be the best version of yourself. Try to go all out, work if you can, do all that you can, you know. And yeah, we've come to the end of this video. Please click the like button if you do so, if you like it, and drop a comment. Subscribe if you're yet to do so. And so we're going for an African festival. That's why I'm dressed all glammed up in. What's an African festival without Afro hair? So yeah, this video is going to be very short. Just want to come out here to say some things about if marriage defines you or not, which I don't think it does. All right, have a good one. See you on my next one. Bye.